My vision for this facility was a whole barn with classrooms and a shop. That's what I was worried about. Then when we started the process, getting the architects involved and stuff and their vision, it really blossomed to what we have now. State-of-the-art facility, one of the best precision machining labs in the country, if not the world. It was fun and great. I mean, you learned a lot, not being an architect, they asked the questions and you really need to think about that, where we need it, this airline, this water line and all that.
We had to make sure it was flexible as a space for the current technologies that they use and potential future technology that they end up getting in. Most of their campus has a brick facade. We're looking towards the future and what gives us kind of more of this kind of aesthetic and kind of starts to speak to what's going on inside of the building. So we got a little bit of freedom to actually put those metal panels in and separate it into two different buildings basically, where the shop space is this larger celebrated area that has all this metal panel and everything and big windows so you can see inside from all around the quad. And then, just your typical traditional classrooms are more of this brick facade that kind of speaks to the rest of the campus there. So it's great to just have that kind of creative freedom to introduce new materials and have an elevation that you can see and say, hey, this is the work that we did at Farnsworth. Kind of took the idea of the fin structures that are kind of on the front of the facade, having those perforations and everything that are on the north elevation, while they do provide some, kind of daylighting features so that you don't have sun glaring straight in the north side. The idea was to kind of mimic the CNC kind of machinery, kind of working out the material that's inside of whatever machine they're working on. So the actual drill bit is what I used as a kind of idea of, hey, you'll see the center of the fins actually have a structure piece in the middle of it that winds up as it goes from one side of the elevation to the other.
What made this unique for my part in this project was just the overall uniformness of the campus. We had a master plan we were also working on with them, and then we also were fitting that new building into it.
The facility kind of sets them up for success through having the program from a high school level. At Belleville East and West, they have the cave, which was another project that Farnsworth helped out on.
And the cave has partnerships with local companies, as well as a partnership with SWIC now, to where they can go from doing welding or metal cutting or other different manufacturing, and they can go and take that and continue their education as they get into SWIC's campus for the MTA.
They can come here and get a 2-year associate's degree in some basic precision machining concepts. So they can go anywhere in this country and get a job, and get a very well-paid job, and they're set up for life.